what's up, y'all? This is Will and Raymond. It's my buddy. He's in from California, but he is a Texan. And here we are. We're up in Midland. We're playing Beal Park, and it is about 10:45, 10:50 in the morning, and it's already pretty warmish. So, but it's going to be a good round. Never played Beal Park. It's a new park here in Midland. Come check it out. But we're going to try and get some footage of us slinging some plastic. All right, teeing off Prodigy D2. Try not to fall in the mud. All right, so something about Raymond is he throws only 2 discs. He's got a Pro Katana and a birdie. Here he goes with that Pro Katana. Oh, I should have warmed up. Should have warmed up, folks. It's the story of the day. All right, so seemingly good start. Birdie on the first hole for me. Raymond had a bogey, but to be honest, Raymond hasn't played in a very long time. Yeah. So fair enough. Just excited. We're about to start a bachelor party weekend for our buddy Caleb, our other Living Dead disc golf team member, and he's at work right now, so we're getting some holes in. So Beal Park so far, it's a pretty course. You can see we're right next to some water. We're gonna see how it plays out. This is an interesting hole. So there's this little path that goes around here behind me, and there's a short basket. It's about 285. Hole 1 was, at one point you just said 436, and then it said 420. I don't know. So either way, it's somewhere in between there, because that's about where my D2 normally lands. So either way, here we go. About to start off on hole 2. All right, West Side Harp. Is blowing not so beautifully. That is not going to be good unless it stops and sits. Down the hill a little bit. Action footage here. Yeah, Prodigy A2, low putt disc golf stamp. They're based out of San Angelo team and store. Some good guys. Got hole 3, it's about 279. We're not so sure about that. Throwing into the wind from uphill. Let's see how she goes. Oh, he's gonna get a flick roller, and he stays in bounds. I think we're good. Nice. Let's see it. We still got a bunch of wind in our face. Decent lie though. Got a good look, good backstop, so you can go for it. It's all good. Tap, tap, taparoo. 4. It's about 4:40. Going back in with the Prodigy D2. It's got some junk over here right in front of us, but it looks like it clears out and we can see the top of the basket. So let's see how we go. Should be in the clearing. Let's see what we got. I think you might have made the clearing on that one, so I think we're good. Raymond's a little gun shy. It's been a while. All right, so we've made the trek. There's a fence we got to walk around. Raymond was worried he didn't make it over, but we did see his disc. He made the clearing. I made the clearing. I'm kind of sitting high. Didn't get as far as I wanted to. Might have chosen a different disc, but it definitely worked out. We'll see how we can finish.
That was the best throw I've had all day.
That's sarcasm. That's what that is.
Oh, good up.
Worked out. Another good attempt at a shot, and we ended up both laying up, but that's all good. One throw at a time. We'll tap in. I'll give you the first person shot here. There we go. I know it's annoying. You're welcome. So I'm decently pleased so far with the round. I like the course. It seems a little like cluttered with mesquite and whatnot, you know, at first glance, but I mean, it's good. It's well thought out. Jesse here in Midland with Pin High Disc Golf, I'm pretty sure had a heavy hand in getting this course going. And good job, fellas. Did good. So I like that there's some distance to it. It's not just a short course. A couple other courses here in town. One's real short. The other is kind of half and half. Got a couple of really long holes. But this one be pretty sweet. So about to start hole 5. All right. So with the crosswind, going A2 again, low putt stamp. I really think this crosswind's going to help that go wide and let the hyzer pick it up and wind bump it. I mean, definitely a potential ace run here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, just over and down.
I was a little short, but I think the plan worked. It's just a little short, and the wind threw me off the hill. The worm burner.
Yep. Saw the other way.
All right, it's open, but it's nasty. There goes that wind.
Yep.
Thunk.
Oh,
yay, we get to play together now.
Yeah, right.
Get up this hill without going way over. Come on, wind, help me out. Oh, so close. question, when it hit that street, it would have flipped up and possibly popped right in the circle. But it is what it is. It's welcome to playing in West Texas, where you deal with non-skippable surfaces. Here we are. So we got all up in the mesquite. But hey, room to throw is room to grow. I don't know, I just made that up. All right, see what you got. So Raymond's a flicker for sure.
Yeah, backhand not very strong. Not a good game.
All right, I missed Raymond's putt. So did he.
Yep.
But it's all good.
Oh.
Speaking of missed putts.
Yeah. That was a birdie. There we go.
Baby steps. Oh! Little am side tragedy right there. All right, so that wraps up hole 6. And another one of those times where you look at your game and you're like, man, how many birdies did I leave out there? And that was definitely one of them, with the hit the rim of the basket putt. So it's all right. Par continues, and it doesn't worsen your score, but I think what I've heard most pros say, and I would agree with and would pass on to new players, is just avoid bogeys. That's the biggest thing. Try and avoid adding to your score. You want to keep going down, or at least stay the same. But either way, trucking along. It's hot, y'all. Drink lots of water. All right, here we are, hole 7. It's a pretty straight shot, but you got some domey earth here. The wind is blowing kind of in our face, coming a little bit at an angle from the right. And I've got a first run drone, but I got this because I don't know, some of you guys that know more about disc golf than I do are going to laugh at me, but you know, because I was throwing so hard and stuff was flipping on me, I wanted something a little bit heavier that was going to stay the line. And Joe's flight chart said that the drone might be good, so I found one. I'm a little afraid to throw a first run anywhere near water, but we're not near water, we're in Midland. So we're going to see. It's about 330, and we'll see if I can get it where it needs to go. And I did not. I flipped it after that whole spiel. So now I'm equal distance away from the basket as I started. Rock on. All right, so with the old flick shot, I think Raymond's going to have an advantage on this hole. Try and back up and let the encore truck pass by. So, as you can see, the hole's up here on the hill, and from what I understand, your disc typically wants to follow the hill. So mine was going down and not flexing back. I threw an A2 after I turned off after the last mid-range, that drone. I threw the A2 and it did flex back, and I'm sitting about right here at the bottom of the hill. Don't worry, folks, I'm gonna throw my first shot. I just wanted to see what it does. And so here we are, you know, basket's over here. Let's see what happens with a forehand. It's looking good. Oh, but then he flexed right back over. He flipped it, which is unusual. Huh. So we found Raymond's disc. It was buried in the mesquite over here, and like, we're not in a tournament, so we pulled it out, backed out so we can get a decent throw without getting snake bit or chewed up by mesquite. So if I can see where the basket is on the camera, it's right there, that green rim. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, has it got the distance? Oh, parked. Nice. Up this little hill. Second shot, the A2 just went down here, but I'm way back over here. So let's see if I can get a good upshot.
There goes Will to get his throw in, his second one from down there. Gonna try to use a mid-range, I believe. And a little far, but not bad. He's up on the pad. So
right, hole 8. It's about 244, and it's a dog leg to the right. Wind's still crossing from the right a little bit, but I think a flick is still going to be the best shot, forehand approach. So got Eagle McMahon Cloud Breaker. It's a good forehand and backhand disc. Really enjoy that. It's been a good disc in the bag, but I've been able to flick it well. So hopefully after saying that, I don't screw this up. Actually, I'm not. Seems like this disc is going to be a little more than I want it to do. So I have an FD3, and yeah, and this is a Disconnect stamp. They're out of Lubbock, so give them a shout. Let's see if I can get this turning the right way.
Up and pretty high. I might have.
I think I'm inside that fence.
Are you? I didn't know if it dropped on the other side.
So I'm going to throw a provisional. And I think I'm going to. I almost think I want to go backhand and right, see if I can get around. Let's find out. So, sorry, A2 low putt stamp. I have 3 of these. All of them do different stuff. Good discs.
Yeah, I came out on the other side.
Right. Sort of. I'm not going to say that's parked. It's close enough. It's just outside the circle. I think we're good.
Ultimate goal, skip it off the path there and hope it turns up.
Oh, he's calling a shot.
Where I want it to be. But that's probably not happen, so we'll see. Nope.
Roadrunner, but you know what? The lip of the path kicked him back, so he's not OB.
Yeah.
All right, we got a peek at the basket. Here we go. See what we can do with it.
And up step to the left. Now get that thing rolling.
All good. I think we're still trying to get used to playing again. All right, so my disc actually went in the dog park over there, but I went ahead and re-teed. I think I ended up pretty well right here with my A2 basket, and I'm definitely in the circle. I was afraid to say I parked it because, you know, though I love disc golf, I have bad depth perception, but I'm in the circle, so that's good. Raymond's not so bad off, so let me get around where we can see his putt. Okay. Just over the top. All good. Let's see if we can do a live action shot on my putt. If I miss this, I'm blaming you. That's your fault. All right, for the record, after I turned off the camera, I went and grabbed a putter and then I threw over the top of it. So I'm still blaming you for the first one, but I did miss it again. Hey, some of us can putt. Look at that. In the basket. Yeah, hole number 9, wrapping up the front 9. It's marked at 366 feet, but what's interesting is like the GPS puts us at like 336. So wind, still crosswind from the right. See A2 in again, because I should have done that the last time, so we'll see how this goes. I think debating if I want to ante around or if I want to just bomb it from the right side and see what happens. But I think ante's going to be the shot. See if I can S-bend this around the corner here. Or option 2, grip lock it directly into a tree.
Yeah, it's on the other side.
May have gotten a roller out of it, I don't know, can't see. We'll see. Okay. Doing what it's supposed to be doing now. So that's probably the first flick that is actually hyzered right and didn't flip on Raymond. So I think that's gonna end up pretty good.
I'm happy about it.
All right, so I don't know. We're a good 150 feet out. And this is where I really start to question myself whether I want to putt it or throw it. I've made like 1 or 2 putts from this. I've practiced a lot from this distance, but I really think a throw is going to be the smartest choice here, especially with the wind being squirrely. You get a little bit more power. Hopefully I'm not going to overthrow it. Or throw too high, because that's what's going to let the wind take it away. Dang. Alright, not too horrible of a lie, just barely in the thick stuff. Going right here. And again, the wind took it. We keep putting a little bit too much hyzer on it. It's marked at about 344 feet. Now the wind is getting closer to a straight headwind. It's a slight dog leg to the right, and with the wind blowing away from the basket, I don't really know what I want to do. I've been throwing a latitude Fury just to maintain that understable and hyzer all the way across. And I thought that might be a good bet for right now, but I don't know if that's going to be the best shot, because as soon as it goes sideways, the wind's just going to blow it down. So I think I just talked myself out of throwing this disc, but I definitely think I need a little bit more power to get where I need to go. So I'm going to switch to a latitude Culverin, sorry. Pretty good fairway driver. Pretty much does what I wanted it to do, whether staying flat or give me some overstable. So I think putting a little ante on it, or maybe keeping it flat and low, should have a good result. But it flipped on me. But you know what? A flip on this hole, it didn't hurt me. I got around the trees. I'm in bounds. I'm putting. I'm outside the circle. Could have been better, but definitely could have been worse. So just for giggles, I did go back and throw that Fury, and glad I didn't do that on my initial shot. It did exactly what I thought I was going to do. It flipped straight up, went into being a roller, and is actually stuck sideways in the fence. I'll show you here in a second when we get up there. Use this one right here. 344 feet. We got the lowness. Oh, well, it turned into a roller, but it's looks like the dog got off the leash and then tried to come back to its master.
Yeah, it went backwards.
It's over by the fence. All right, here we go. Oh, he's gonna backhand it. Unfortunate. And found that Fury, and it just locked up right in there. Fun times. Fun times. So Raymond's next shot, we got him over here. Running it over here, shouldn't be too bad. Oh, it looked good. Too hard. It felt really weird. That's a little better, except I didn't make it. and you got to see part of my cart the whole time. You're welcome. Hey, good putt. So that wasn't fantastic, y'all. Pulled off a double bogey, 2 rough putts. I tried to run it pretty hard after on my second shot, didn't pan out, and then I hit top of the basket, or I hit the collar, and then I hit the top of the basket. That was not a good hole, y'all. Water's a good thing. It's hot out here. Raymond did well with a bogey on that hole. It was just unfortunate with all the tops and turns and fun stuff, but we're still moving onward and upward. We'll see you at the next hole. All right, so we're at hole 11, and this is quite peculiar. Yeah, you know, we got your tee box here. We got a line of trees, and you see the road there. So if you come over to this side and peek down the fence, and there you see the basket. Now, this hole is not very far, but should be an interesting little challenge because you've got the path down here that's OB, but Alright, we're back. So my phone overheated. So what are we on? We're on 13? 14. So we had to skip a couple of holes, which you didn't miss much. I say that. You missed a whole lot of disc golf. We threw a bunch of times.
A lot.
So anyway, we've already teed off. This is a really long dogleg to the right. Goes down, wraps around this baseball field, and you can see the basket's kind of tucked away on the other side of the batting cage. So this is Raymond's third shot. He threw off into the weeds. We had another flick roller accident. And then my D2 went all the way down to the corner. I should have a shot on the basket. So there we go. No love from tree. Wasn't the best at all.
Yeah. Find that tree now.
Trying a new grip. I've been noticing I do a full fan grip when I putt. And I've been watching a lot of the guys that slip a finger up, not over the rim. That's how I used to putt. There's not as much power there, but just a little bit to guide it. And I'm trying to figure that out, so I'm ready to miss some putts doing that.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Top shot.
Yeah. Been nice if it would have fell a little faster, but oh well.
Is what it is. By the way, here in Beal Park, they have some new Prodigy baskets. Pretty awesome. Very green, colorful. I really like the chain work here. It's good stuff. Catches disc well. Unless you hit the top of it, then it kind of bounces out. I don't understand how that works. Good stuff. All right, so this is probably the first actual challenging putt situation we've had.
Ooh.
Unfortunate, but good for the quick tap in. Not that I, needed an extra stroke or anything.
True.
Whatever. Good putt. Thank you. Alright, so we got a big dog leg to the right, a lot of guardian trees on the back of the fence of this hole. We're on 15. I didn't even look up the distance. But it's not too long. It's probably about 250, 300. I am going to try because the wind is behind us going towards the right. So I think I can get away with bombing Anheuser, let it come back, and hopefully I'm not going to have to send Raymond over the fence to get this out of the outfield. How it goes sometimes.
That's a tough gap.
Yep, it's a pretty tiny gap. I would go for this gap here in front of these first two trees and try and get not on the road.
Bring it back to the right. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna finish in left.
Well, yeah. You just put some or some or some hyzer on it for backhand, forehand. I can't talk.
There we go.
Oh.
That was a great line.
There you go. And you landed a little bit further, but about where I did with my flubbery shot. But yours went really well, straight down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Good deal. Okay. Thought I had a really bad shot, but I'm looking. You know, I'm just outside of the circle, probably about 40 foot here. Raymond had a killer shot. Like it actually went past the pin. Of course, we've never played Beal Park before, so we didn't know really what to expect. We thought the basket was a little bit closer to the fence and further up. So we're both putting about the same distance. As long as we don't mess up the putts like we did.
Yeah.
Too high.
Oh, off the top.
Dang. Knew it as soon as I released. Oh, unfortunate. All right, first person lefty, tap in. Good putt for the finish. 16, we got 315 feet. Throwing the Storm Proto I. It's a tunnel shot straight through to the basket. Pretty easy peasy. Got OB on the street to the left, got OB on the walking path to the right, guardian trees making a tunnel. It's a little challenging, but I like holes like this. It should be good. And as I did when I threw the Storm before, I grip locked it a little bit, which worked out before because it was open. At a tunnel, this does not work. So trees it is.
There we go. See if I can do it like I did last time. Oh, nope.
He's being a good friend. He wanted to throw right where I was.
With the flick.
Wow, I didn't do anything good with the flick. Skip. Oh, that's a good skip.
Yeah, that'll work out. Oh,
In the shade.
I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
Careful like that one too. Can't seem to get my putt back in order. Excellent putt.
Thanks.
And another first person. Where we at? What are we doing?
Looks like a straight shot. Awesome Mando here.
Yeah, we figure this is a Mando. Looks pretty Mando-like.
Yeah.
There's little marks on this hole 17, by the way. We got marks on the sidewalk, so we figure this is the box. We know that this is the basket straight ahead. And so Raymond's got the box because I couldn't putt or flubbed a shot. So here we go.
I missed the Mando.
Oh, missed the Mando.
And went in the weeds.
Oh, unfortunate. All right, throwing the harp. Been a trusty disc for me. I like putting with it, I like approaching with it. And in wind, it's a good all-around disc. I missed the Mando too. Wow. Wow. Yeah.
For the sake of lunch and battery, I say we could probably skip the Mando and take an extra stroke on
Well,
these.
I'm gonna. I can't not.
There, you went through.
Not even aim in the right direction.
Finished the little B though.
All right, so we're hungry, we're tired, we're not in a tournament. We didn't make the Mando. We're just gonna throw.
That was a nice throw. That'll work.
Thank you. It's all good. We're gonna see if I can go first person again. A little bit further. Well, hey, like that? While I put my finger in front of the thing.
Very nice.
Sorry about the whole giving you all the finger. It was even my middle finger too. Unfortunate. All right, been a pretty chill round. Well, I take that back. It hasn't been chill at all. It's been hot. It's been friggin' hot. So anyway, we're on 18. Throwing a harp. Pretty short hole. Pretty out in the open. Not a bad deal. I think on the last hole, I just had my feet. I had my whole body just aimed, not at the basket. So hopefully, I'll figure that out right here on this throw. Because I know exactly where the box is and where the, you know. Come on.
Ooh, very nice.
That'd have been really nice to record an ace.
Yeah, just under. Yeah, still right a little. It'll work. A longer putt. No worries.
A little bit longer. That's all good. Just glad it didn't skip all the way into the water.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind going in the water right now. It's pretty hot.
Facts.
Yeah, so
Oh, super close.
yeah. Close.
It's all right. Go tap it in. Little tap, taparoo. There we go.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh. And
So lame. So lame.
the finish.
All right, y'all. We finished Beal Park 18 holes. Front nine definitely started out a lot better than the back nine went, at least for me anyway. Couldn't stay away from those bogeys on the back nine. The wind definitely factored in, new course factored in, trees factored in, but I just blamed myself. So anyway, it was a fun round. Raymond's finally throwing a disc again. I'm pretty stoked about this.
Yeah, it's been like 6 months at least, I think.
Yeah, so I mentioned in the beginning he only throws a pro katana. Well, he told me later that his disc that he actually left in California is a Blizzard plastic katana. So a little bit different. It's used to a lighter weight.
Yeah.
But man, he was flipping that pro katana like crazy. And I had a little bit of issues here and there, but some things really worked out and some things didn't, but that's how it goes. So anyway, Living Dead Disc Golf here, Will Sherman, Raymond King.
Yep.
Shout out to Penn High Disc Golf in the Midessa Disc Golf League, the Midland and Odessa crew that I don't know who exactly got all this put together. If it was Nick Cookman or if it was Jesse. And man, super stoked about this course. I'm glad it's here. I lived in Midland a few years ago and got to play a lot of the other two courses, but this one is new and it's good. So come out and play, like and subscribe. Let me know your comments. Feel free to tell me all about how bad my form is and all that. Yeah, well, we don't claim to be awesome. We just we're average Joe disc golfers that just love the game. So and love Jesus. That's part of it too. Is we want to spread the gospel. And so with that said, I want to give a shout out to Eagles Wings Disc Golf. They have a program called Disc Golf Devo, and you can go to discgolfdevo.com. I'll have the link here on the post and here in the video. And go ahead and go there and subscribe. They've blessed me with the opportunity to put in for a couple of those devotionals and teach a little bit and you can follow them around the tour. And with Disc Golf Devo, you can get those devotionals Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of tournament weeks and stuff like that on their through email or through their remind text that they send you. And they're trying to get out, and right now they're doing virtual devotionals and worship time with different speakers. So definitely give them a shout and look them up. And I think we're going to wrap this thing up, go get some lunch.
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do this.